stress, into our life. I feel why we are attracting a lot of stress because one of the reason can be actually is your own surrounding, like the people around you are actually like you actually own friends who are stressful, right? So and it can be easy. I mean, the transmit, that it can be very easy to just developed in you. So if you have friends or people around you who are stressful, then you are bound to feel that as well. I mean, I am pretty sure about that because I think around in 2016, not many year ago, but yeah, I did faced the stress level a lot. And I do feel now also sometimes. It's not like, okay, I had it once and then it's gone and it never came back and I am stress free. No, it's not like this. I do feel stress. I feel stress every day. So yeah, I go through a lot of stress. No matter, like getting late for my work, or if I'm at work, then I am stressed about some work. And then yeah, like we all have, those things. And um I don't. I think it's one of the reason can be also because when you stop enjoying, or when you stop loving what you're loving, I mean, when you stop doing what you're loving, that's when you actually develop the stress, into your life. Because when you're happy, or even sometimes when you're doing a lot of things in your own way, and you're doing it right, and you are pretty cool, and you're pretty sure about it, and that's where your love and your self-interest and confidence is being built, from your work. Because you love your work, you're gaining your confidence, and it is making you happy. You are gaining some valuable experiences, you're growing. So the moment you feel you're not growing, the moment you feel you are confused, the moment you feel there's not clarity, the moment you feel like you're not doing good enough, you're not doing what like you're just not being what you can offer to the work, or because through work you would identify yourself, what you are capable of and what you're not. So when this happen, when you are losing your clarity, your vision, your purpose, when you're just like trying to get it done and you're just in that zone, that's how you are actually, and mind you, when you're feeling less motivated, that's when the stress is going to just come up to you. It's like, hi, let's deal with me. And and it is gonna, like, be with your mind. And how can we fix this? And one of the reason is by choosing something very easy for you. I'm not saying go choose a very easy work. I wish we all could do that, but even if we had that, the life would have not been very interesting and challenging. And as a human being, we like to have things which are very challenging, so that we can, make good use of our mind, because that's why our mind is for, made for. It is not made for thinking and just confusing yourself more and more and overthinking. And I mean, it is not, mind is not for wasteful thoughts. Mind is not for just chattering or gossiping, or just bringing the bad things, of yourself or even the people around you. No, the mind is just there. It's a very beautiful tool to create something very beautiful out of you. In terms of creativity, in terms of your own self. um, and I think if we can just use the mind properly, by having more clarity, more vision, more purpose to our daily life, our actions, being very mindful. If we are doing something, why are we doing? Like, even if I am listening to this music, I should know why I'm listening to this particular music. I should know my mood. I should not just mood, I'm not doing good with my mood this morning, all right, let's just pop up the headphones and let's listen to this music, or let's I don't know, watch a movie online, or something like this. But this is not going to solve the problem, right? This is just going to shut the mind for some time. But then the moment your movie is done, your song is done, it's gonna come back again, right? So it's just like keeping it numb, or just escaping and just putting aside. um, but the moment you just like take out, let's say, a paper and a pen, and then just drop it down, like what exactly is making me I mean, I think it's very simple. Like, it is really very simple. So you can just like really like make like four key point, like exactly what is making you confused, stressful, you're not able to have vision, or things like that. And I think even if you just put like 5 or 10 minutes in it, you will find your answer. And when you find your answer, you just need those half an hour or 1 hour to fix it. Because what is there that you cannot fix it? You can fix anything and everything. Like, I fixed my own lamp. So I actually just bought it and I didn't know how I'm gonna do it, but then I went again and checked again and I did it, and I actually felt really, really confident about that. So that's it. You will not know, but if you just put your mind into it, and if you want it to work, it will. And it's not something hard. It's not gonna take you 100 years. It's just gonna take you little time. And it should, and we should give time. That's the thing. We are not giving time to our thoughts. We're just shutting it down. We are not giving those yeah, I think I just said it. We're not giving the time. So if we give the time and just 5 minutes, evaluate and get the result and work on it, you're done. And the next day again something will happen. Then again you do the same format, and then you fix it in. And don't do thing, and don't involve yourself into what makes you unhappy, because we have certain pattern where we are keep going to the same place, or we keep doing the same thing, where we will not have that happiness, that our spirit will not get really really happy. But then for some time, we will just bring us into this space of like protecting, or the space of comfort, like this is my zone thing. I think sometimes we should change that also. We should just go somewhere new, find something new, and see something new. Maybe that will bring some shift into our thoughts. And when that brings some changes into our thought, that will also make some changes into our feelings, and that feeling will really make the body, and then the action will also be different. So yes, that works.